Good afternoon. This is Sharon from the House of Prayer. I'm here to bring you an announcement of the end and signs of the time. This was given to Bertha Dudde on October 25th, 1962, but it was released this afternoon. The announcement of a near and seem unbelievable to people. Consequently, they reject them and also doubt the truth of the spiritual messages I convey to earth. And yet it will not take long for those announcements to fulfill themselves. For my word is truth, and precisely the fact that people don't have much time left to change their nature into love causes me to repeatedly draw their attention to the end and to seriously admonish them to listen to my word and to live their life accordingly. However, people don't want to believe, and I cannot forcibly affect their thoughts and intentions. I can only ever inform them of what is about to happen to them and leave it up to their free will as to how they assess and make use of such proclamations. And since the process of the end has never taken place before, since people have no knowledge of this, it is also difficult for them to believe it, even though from the beginning of this earthly period I have indicated this end time and again. Yet they should also take notice of the signs which I foretold as well. They will notice that the signs are increasing, and that purely from a worldly point of view, a change must come about, for everything is intensifying to an abnormal degree. People find themselves on a level which should make them stop and think. There is no more love. Instead, people outdo each other with heartlessness. Living next to each other in harmony no longer exists. People are hostile towards each other and allow free rein to their low instincts and passions. They chase after material goods and do not strive towards any spiritual contact whatsoever. Like it was at the time of the great flood, people are only searching for worldly pleasure and even obtain it by unlawful means due to the fact that love has grown cold. Anyone looking around with open eyes should already recognize the signs of the last days and know that one day restitution will have to come. That for God's power and righteousness must come to the fore. If a God is believed in at all, if this faith is completely missing, people will truly have reached a low spiritual level, which also draw in the end of this earth. Yet, from my side, nothing else can be done but to repeatedly point out the end, to constantly keep addressing people through the mouths of prophets and seers, and to enlighten them about the cause and effect of people's lives, but also leaving it up to their freedom of will to grant credence to the proclaimers of my word or to reject it. Nevertheless, every person's destiny will proceed faster than you think. All of you will have to experience this time if you are not blessed by being recalled before. My plan of salvation was established an infinitely long time ago and will certainly be implemented because the time of the spiritual beings were granted for releasing themselves from the physical form in this period of salvation has come to an end. And even the exceedingly short time you have left upon the end could still be enough for your final release if only you make your serious will known to fulfill your purpose of life on earth. Consequently, strive towards me and appeal for my support to achieve perfection, for I will truly comply with this serious plea. I will help you in every spiritual adversity and with profound mercy draw you to me, so that you will not go astray again for an infinitely long time when the end of this earth has come. Amen. Isaiah 46:10. I declare the end from the beginning, and ancient times from what is still to come. I say, my purpose will stand, and all my good pleasure I will accomplish. 2 Timothy 3, verses 1 through 5. But understand this, that in the last days there will come times of difficulty, for people will be lovers of self, lovers of money, proud, arrogant, abusive, disobedient to their parents, ungrateful, unholy, heartless, unappeasable, slanderous, without self-control, brutal, not loving good, treacherous, reckless, swollen with conceit, lovers of pleasure rather than lovers of God, having the appearance of godliness but denying its power. Matthew 24:38 and 39. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage, until the day that Noah entered into the ark, and knew not until the flood came, and took them all away. So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. Amen.